Hey folks, welcome to Playing in Traffic. You know what? Today's episode is coming to you from the Villas, New Jersey. Let's get the facts first. Villas, New Jersey, mid-January. It's currently, let's just say it's 25 degrees, 25, 30 degrees right now. Okay, in the morning. You figure Villas, New Jersey, that's a shore point on the Delaware Bay, directly across from Wildwood, New Jersey. So yeah, you would have Wildwood, New Jersey on the Atlantic Ocean. Straight line over to Delaware Bay, Villas, New Jersey. And that's pretty much about like a 10 to 15 minute drive for that. So that's where we're at, southern New Jersey, AKA South Jersey. Look at this shovel. Right? No, it's not the beach shovel that you would be accustomed to seeing at a beach location. It's this. And why am I holding this? So yeah, I'm holding this because it's snow removal time. And I can probably count on one finger, today being the one. Where I actually was down here shoveling snow. That being because this is not my primary residence. But I will add this. They get hit with some storms in this area. And today, whoops. Let's see what we're doing with this. I'll put it over here by the buoy. How crazy. Can you even see the buoy? No, you probably can't. We're going to look at the buoy with the snow on it because that's awesome. Yeah, they will get snow. And over the years, like the big storms, I honestly, I kind of was saying this like last week, the big storms that we used to get in Philly, it's been a while since Philadelphia got a real big storm. But since I've had a property in the Villas, I've seen some bigger ones here. I wish I would have saved one of the pictures that a friend of mine took of the front door of my place. Because one year there was a 4-foot drift of snow on the front door. So, right up against the front door. So, yeah, they'll get hit. And today's episode, I'm going to show you, look, not only the shore points in South Jersey so pretty during the season, spring, summer, we're going to see why the wintertime produces some of the most beautiful visions around. I'm going to show you that today. And we're not going to record any more shoveling. But yeah, snow has come back to South Jersey. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, it does look, it gives it a real different vibe when it's snow covered. Well, I hope this thing, I didn't get to cut this down at the end of the year. I'm hoping this is going to be good going into next year because it definitely got frozen out. But yeah, we got snow, folks, down here. Yeah, it's not done. So, interestingly, yeah, that was a good interestingly. Yeah, okay. So not only did they get snow, and I think the storm that hit here, and this was probably a week and about a week ago, week and a half. It's been here. This snow's been down for a little bit. Sunday, I think they're going to probably get snow again, not to the equivalent of what they got this past storm, which I think was around 6 to 8 inches around here. But yeah, man, this says polar vortex. Really? That's what they're calling it, right? Yeah, it is polar vortex. Because it's coming back. I'm recording this right now on Thursday, January, I don't know. And yeah, I'm gonna say, what is today? January of 9th? Terrible. Yeah, so even though it's bitterly cold right now, it's going to get a whole lot colder down here. I think come this Monday, it's going to be probably in the teens, and then wind chill, I'm sure, will drop it way low below that. And snow coming tomorrow. Okay, folks, I talked enough. Let me show you the beauty of winter time in South Jersey. I already have 3 or 4 spots I'm going to hit. So this episode is really going to be a piece of art. So I don't want to see any complaints in the comments. Bye-bye. Wow. So, look, I'm going to spin this around because what an heck with this glove. I keep putting the glove on. I'm spinning this around because I just want to show you this. We have some remnants of the horseshoe crabs still sitting. But look, folks, if you look real close, you can see that moving up and down, especially in the back, right below that seagull. Yeah, let me hold it still. Well, you can even hear that. You can hear the surf coming in underneath that ice. And man, that goes out a ways too. Look at that. Look at the Delaware Bay, folks. This is what it is. The Delaware Bay. And you know what? It's probably going to get even more frozen because this weather pattern is not changing anytime soon. So it might be piling up more and more. But that looks really cool though. The Delaware Bay. To give away my next location, but I think I'm going to give away my next location because in the distance I'm going to show you the Cape May Lewis ferry that you can see you know, from the beach in the Villas, New Jersey. Let's see if we can get it. There it is. And I'm going to be interesting oh my god, I can't say interesting. I'm not good at that word today at all. Yeah. Whoa, look at that. Okay, let's tighten it up a little bit. I'm going to be interested to see how the canal looks, the inlet looks between Higbee's Beach and the south end of Town Bank. So we're going to see that. We're going to be going there next, but not until I tell you this. So I've been coming to the Villas since probably the early 70s, and by the time I guess I was around 10 or 12, me and my cousins used to, this was a common thing, the beach freezing. Definitely a common event every winter. And I called them icebergs. They probably weren't icebergs. It was probably just the foam freezing. I think we're going to be seeing that later too, how this foam will freeze on the top of the water, but and just build up over a month's worth of below freezing temps. But yeah, we used to climb them. You know, of course you did. You were, you know, you're 12, 11, 12 years old, 13, whatever, 25, yeah, that. But yeah, used to climb them, and you know, it was fun. It was fun until I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of the old boots, the old rubber boots they were pretty dope looking too. They were green. I think they had yellow laces. Let's see if I could put it up and put it right here. Man, I'll tell you what, those things held some water like a cup. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Unless you had a hole in it, which I probably should have, because as you're climbing on these icebergs that I called them, as you climbed on them, you know, you were always running the risk of a soft spot and going right into the water, you know. And yeah, that happened quite often. It was definitely fun though. But then, you know, I mean, how long were you going to sit out here? It's like 25, 30 degrees out, and you got a boot full of salt water. Yeah, that. But yeah, we're gonna head down to right now. I'm taking you to Town Bank, folks. Take another peek at this. Come on. You know, me in particular, I think this looks amazing, and I can only imagine, you know, what it looks like with a nice sunset back there. I'm sure that's a thing, a great thing. And yeah, so here we are, location number 1. Winter, I'll say winter time in South Jersey. Now, this is the best kept secret, in my opinion. Some people are probably going to be mad I'm going to say this, but at the parking lot at Douglas Park, at the, let me get my logistics right, the south end of Town Bank, New Jersey. This is, talk about outdoor dining. This is the best. Go get yourself a lunch, sit in the parking lot, and watch this. So we were just watching this from the Villas, and now we're here, Town Bank. I'm going to jump up on a jetty here and get a nice little perspective. The ferry is long gone and out there somewhere on its way to Lewis, Delaware. But here we are. This is the inlet. And this is where the ferry navigating through this. It looks pretty, you know, good travel for it, I guess. But yeah, I guess I would think we're at high tide. It's pretty up there, pretty good. And there's Higbee's Beach over there. But yeah, just another spot from the area, giving it that look, that well, look, it's not even a look, it's cold, right? I think we're still, you know, in the mid-20s, but visually it's like, it's just to me, it just looks incredible. You see it, I see it so often in, you know, summer and spring, and boy, oh boy, it's just, and I think it's going to get a little thicker with the ice. We got some crazy low temperatures coming in, and I think basically in the next 2 weeks. But I just wanted to show you this too. This is right at the south end of Town Bank, New Jersey. This is the inlet. Over there's our next destination. Way in the distance is I believe it's called the USS Nautilus. That's where we're going next. And this, of course, right here is Higbee's Beach and the Cove. And for people really, and I got a video, it's probably about a year old on my channel, about 2/3 of the way through the cove here, right? So that's Higbee's Beach over here, all in here. Basically across this inlet, Higbee's Beach. You go about 2/3 of the way down, or if you were to start at Sunset Beach, which is the end of the cove, and made a right onto the beach, you would see the ghost tracks. And the ghost tracks are a thing. For people like me, the ghost tracks are so cool. They got a rail line, an old rail line that ran up and, well, this beach used to extend a whole lot further out to sea. The land did, and then they had a major storm where Mother Nature just went, you're not, it just ate a whole big piece of the area. Those train tracks run along the beach and are exposed periodically based on what type of storm was spinning through. Low tide, you'll see them. Oh my God, it's such a cool look when they're really exposed. It's such a unique look to see train tracks on a beach. It's just like, huh? But I got a video on my channel. You could always take a peek at that. Put my mind to this video, I will leave a picture of the ghost tracks. And by the way, it's not, I gotta watch how the frick I get down here. Actually, Cape May's got a nice Facebook page. I'm sure you find that easy search on Facebook. And those tracks were definitely exposed. I'm going to say within the last month, somebody put, look at this pretty shell with not a pretty face. Hold on. Anyway, let me finish the thought. Yeah, so somebody put pictures up of it on there. Maybe I'll screenshot them and put them up. Look at this shell, folks. I'm scared. Oh, I get it. Why? I see why it's sad. I'm broken. But still, you are. I agree 100%. You're broken, but you're still beautiful. Very well put, and I like it. And that's going to get a picture. Well done. The artist here. Well done. Okay, so here we are at Sunset Beach in Cape May, New Jersey. And now here, it's frozen. There's a lot of frozen out beyond this thing right here, the SS Atlantis. Real quick, folks, there was 12 of these made around World War I, concrete ships. And after many, I'm going to say the word many, transatlantic trips, they realized that these things weren't really practical concrete ships. And they also said, yeah, because of the weight of them. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a head scratcher, but I'm not an engineer, so head scratcher in the sense that I would think if you made a concrete ship, it would sink. But apparently it went back and forth, and then eventually they said, yeah, this isn't working. Not really surprised to hear that. In 1926, this was proposed to be a ferry dock for a Cape May to Cape Henlopen, Delaware ferry, and it broke off from where they were going to mount that and ended up here, 150 feet off the beach. Maybe it's the close proximity of the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, I think this is considered the Atlantic Ocean right here. And certainly around the corner here is the Atlantic Ocean, and that's where the Cape May Beach starts. This is the tip. So this is about as close as you're going to get to the border of the Atlantic Ocean and Delaware Bay. But yeah, so again, the frigid, the look of it, the water is cold, I'm sure. Not as much of the frozen as the Villas has in their Delaware Bay. But nonetheless, let's look at this one more time. Why not? Why not, right? We're here. No, it is Can it be colder? Oh, I'm sure it can be colder, but I'm going to tell you what. These hands, with a little dose of the, and these gloves are not insulated at all. This is not, these are my one-wheel gloves. They're good for if you're, to prevent road rash, if you fall. But in terms of keeping you warm, nothing. Nothing. My fingertips are like, do I actually have gloves on? And I'm telling my fingertips, yes, you do have gloves on, but they're not doing a thing. Here's something that I really think is worth documenting while I'm here. I don't know, there's something about a mini golf course with snow on it. I mean, I'm sure if you live, you know, in an area where like a beach resort type thing, and we know how popular mini golf is for that type of area. Like this is, you know, I like this. You're used to seeing it. I usually come down here. I come down here quite often. Matter of fact, off season in the winter and stuff. I will do that. Yeah, look at this looking, the water tower in the back. And you know what? I can't get enough of the water towers right now because I just got done watching Heels. Just popped up on Netflix, and that water tower, which oh, by the way, I'm going to be visiting soon. I just think that the stuff when they were just sitting up there was the coolest thing, chit-chatting during the series. And over here we got that watchtower from World War II still sitting there. But yeah, you know what? This is let's do this. Let's get a couple of pictures. It just looks super cool with the snow sitting on it. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. You know, I'm not one to edit out something. I'm sorry about that. I'm not one to edit out something that I think is just totally comical, even if it makes me look like an idiot. That being said, today's date that I'm recording this and posting it, matter of fact, is Thursday, January 16th, not the 9th. That was last week, and I think I said it earlier in the video, it was the 9th. So today, it is the 16th. The 9th was a week ago. Okay, let's continue with the video. Well, you gotta know where I'm at now. So, one thing I noticed, again, with the social media, I'm sorry folks, I'm putting my glove back on. So this here's the Wildwood Board, the entrance to the Wildwood Boardwalk I'm at probably 26th Street. And one thing I did notice, I don't know if we're going to see, well yeah, we are going to see some snow up on the boardwalk. We're going to see a good amount of snow up on the boardwalk. Look at this, look at this. Look at that. Okay. Well, that's a thing, right there. Oh yeah, that's a thing. As odd as it looks, it's very common. You know, they're so used to seeing usually when I'm filming, I think the last time I filmed up here was when I did the tram car video. That actually seems like it's doing pretty good on my channel. You know, good for me anyway. And you know, that was, I'm sure that was 90 degrees, but then, you know, when you're so accustomed to being in these areas down here, when the weather's like really hot, and to see it with a in the 20s with snow all over it, it's just going to always be a thing for somebody that doesn't live here. That's what I think. But oh yeah, I'll take a short walk on the Wildwood Boardwalk covered with snow. Well, you know, still have snow. And this storm, like I was saying, man, this storm was a couple, I think it was like a week and a half ago at least. I forget the date, but it's not like it was 2 days ago. It's not. It was, this one was and this area got, I think Washington D.C. got the real big hit, and I think this area here got pretty close to one of the bigger hits during that storm. But yeah, look at this. I keep taking that glove off. Yeah, so here we are, Wildwood Boardwalk, snow covered. Yeah, I just found out, like, yeah, that this storm was 2 weeks ago it hit. And they got it, obviously got it pretty good, still sitting here, and you can tell how cold it's been because it hasn't really gone anywhere. So, then they're expecting more they're expecting more snow, I think today's, what, Thursday? This coming Sunday. So, all right, folks, I'm going to close this video out on the Wildwood Boardwalk. Man, I don't know what to use as a thumbnail today. There's so many things that were going on. The frozen Delaware Bay, that's up there. The snow-covered Wildwood Boardwalk 2 weeks after the storm, that's going to be up there. Let's see. I want you to be a part of the picture taking. Let's see. You might see this on there. Hi. It's hard to say right now, but yeah, winter has returned to the earth. Okay, let's face the facts. They're ready to get snow in Louisiana, I think, this coming Tuesday. Where I'm from, the Atlanta metro area, they're expecting snow Tuesday as well. Polar vortex is taking over everything. Dipping probably farther south than it's really dipped in a long time. All right, folks, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. Thanks for being on a trip with me back in the area. Hopefully I might be shooting a video tomorrow night because the Heels are playing at Ortlieb's in Philadelphia, and I might be trying to get a little footage of that. It's gonna be a lot of great people there that I haven't seen probably in a bit, and get caught up some ways and have some fun on YouTube with it. All right, folks, great day, pleasant tomorrow, and I'll see you next episode.